Okay, hello and welcome back to the Miraculous Gaming versus Team Ascension Best of 7 Clan War. This is going to be an all-kill format clan war between these two clans. Both very high-level clans. Lots of GMs on both sides so far. We actually going to jump right into the game on Deadless Point. The huge wide-open map. Look at those, jeez, gaping spaces and holes and stuff. Anyways, enough of that. We have the yellow Terran player in the top left-hand corner of this map, this huge wide-open map. Barcode from Team Ascension. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the red Zerg player from Miraculous Gaming, also the Barcode, also known as Wade, as far as I know, in the chat anyway. So we have Barcode versus Barcode, Battle of the Barcodes. Let's see who will come out on top. The one from Team Ascension is GM, and the one from Miraculous Gaming is not, but that is not a big deal. The Barcode is still highly skilled, probably good, probably could be GM, probably was GM in the past. I am not entirely sure though. So we actually have a drone being rallied out to scout the Terran. Not such a bad idea there. And we actually have GLHF coming out from both players. Hey, it looks like you can actually distinguish which letter's which by the spacing. These spacing are all the same, so it's either all L's or all I's, it looks like. And these ones are all different spacings. I never noticed that. That's pretty cool. So anyway, drone just going across the map, going to be able to scout in the base, going to be able to get in at least and see the gas timing. See, there's nothing super crazy going on, no 888 or anything silly like that. We actually have more 3 SCVs going to the gas right away. And yeah, Miraculous Gaming Barcode, red Zerg player just scouts it and just leaves. Scouts the gas and leaves. That's all he really needed. He's actually going to stay here until the SCV starts making the natural base, and he's going to harass that SCV while the Reaper is out on the map. Going to be just really as annoying as he possibly can. This is a really good tactic, I think. You got to know the timings, though. You got to know when to go, because if you just start too early, obviously the Reaper's going to be able to kill the drone. So that's not good. Not good at all. Actually, I have this Overlord spotting for the drone. No expansion just yet. Actually, when the first Reaper does finish, and the pool is just about to finish, he's actually going to have to make some lings before to deal with that Reaper, because the Queen is not going to be able to get out in time, and he does make 2 sets of lings right there, right at the beginning. And actually, 1 Overlord and 2 sets of lings, it looks like. 2 Queens on the way right away, perfectly fine. No drones at this natural. If they were at this natural, they would be harassed widely by these this Reaper here. Okay, and these 4 lings are going to be able to shoo the Reaper away. He actually ended up pulling back the Reaper so he could deal with his drone, even though he has 1 Reaper here. Not really that necessary. Might have actually been an accident. But no, it isn't. He actually just keeps it there, and now Zerg actually knows about knows that both Reapers are in fact at home, and he's going to be able to do pretty much anything he wants now. Not getting the gas just yet, so he's not going to be able to completely get rid of the Reapers yet. He's just going to have to shoo them away with the Queens in order to get his 3rd, if he wants to get it early, which I assume he would. So anyways, 2 command centers actually on the way now. The 3rd being started a few seconds ago. Also reactor factory being, and there is in fact an Overlord here on the far left side. Not sure what the gigantic significance of that is, but that's okay. We actually have these Reapers scouting a little bit, trying to just be as annoying as possible, and actually come back in the back lines, trying to kill a drone, and he does, just barely not kills a drone. But these Lings and Queens are going to try to shoo them away. He's actually going to be able to deny that 3rd for a very long time. 2 gases completed for the Zerg player. Actually, only 4 drones at this expansion, a little bit low, but that's because he does use the gas there, or he is mining gas there. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, he's not going to be able to expand for quite a while until these Reapers die, basically. So he does have 100 gas, so the question is, what is he going to use it on? He is using it on speed first, and he is going to try to get some Evo Chambers, probably get that double upgrades, and there's the double Evo Chamber going down, and 2 Hellions join the two Reapers, and they will be able to deny the third as long as possible. As soon as speed finishes, though, that third is going down immediately, or these are basically going to die. They're all gonna die. So these creep tumors actually being placed just slightly not right out there so that the Hellions do not actually see it, and they do go up, and that's really great for the Zerg player. Not always very annoying trying to deal with creep missing creep basically. So the speed's actually only about halfway done, and maybe sneaking a drone, trying to sneak a third somewhere is not the worst idea in the world. He's actually distracting the Hellions for now, and does get the third down. And where's that scan going down? In the main, it looks like. He does see the lair. Does not see the exact timing, though, because he does not see it finish or start. So he doesn't know exactly when he started. He just knows that it is, in fact, started. And here he does scout the third after moving away. He's going to try to harass the third. Not really going to kill it, though. These Reapers and Hellions are not actually that great against buildings. Speed does finish now. The third did go down before speed finishes, which is really good. He was able to distract the Hellions and Reapers long enough for that to happen. And one Marauder actually in the bunker, kind of, this wall is actually not finished. And this is going to be really, really bad for a Terran player here. Going to lose quite a bit of workers, but at the same time trying to do some harassment himself. Actually loses a Hellion there. 2 Hellions go down and 3 Hellions go down. Very nicely played by the Zerg player there. And now even more SCV deaths, just killing as many SCVs as possible. And there's a lot of SCVs do go down. How many SCVs in total? 9 SCVs go down. And we have actually, I can't even type, 30 SCVs to 40 something there. Always good to have a drone lead, no matter what race you are. It's always good to have a worker lead. So anyways, 50 energy on this orbital. Going to be sending out a mule and trying to secure this as soon as possible. Actually getting overload speed so that he could probably leave 1 or 2 overseers with his mutas, not get raped by widow mines. And I mean, it's always nice to have overload speed anyway to scout, so he could send overlords all the way pretty much everywhere in every corner of the map to scout for drops and what have you, basically anything. So the third is going to be now secured by the Terran player, or he's going to try to secure it. And meanwhile, 1-1 is on the way, whereas 1-1 has in fact finished for the Zerg player. So that is quite the advantage there. And we actually have really staggered army here. Actually have a few banelings, but no, speed is only a third of the way done, or a quarter of the way done. Not even. He's actually killing quite a bit of creep tumors here. So many creep tumors going down, and a couple mutas are out, but not really much. And very good splits. Actually, considering he was on creep, the banelings did not have speed. Though if the baneling did have speed, that would have ended much more differently for the Terran, or for both players. Yeah, but he pretty much couldn't really afford speed at this point. It is not the biggest issue. So let's see, the muta count is going to be stacking up now, and he's actually pushing back this Terran, but 1 muta almost goes down. Just a moving there. Getting some missile turrets in both bases, or in the 2 bases. Now +1 is finished, but +2 actually has not started for Zerg player yet, so that is going to be a problem if Terran does get a head start on those upgrades. That's never good. Getting that 3-3 really early. Without Zerg having 3-3, Mutiling Baneling just won't really do very well against 3-3 bio. Unless they have 3-3 themselves, of course. But we actually have +2 armor on the way now for the Zerg player, so he's not going to be that far behind at all. The armory hasn't actually been started, just now starting the armory. So those upgrades are going to be, in fact, a little bit late. So there's that. He does have time to catch up, and the bio actually survives because of all the medevacs. Almost 1 medevac per bio unit there. A little bit excessive, but then again, extremely powerful. Though he can stim all he wants, and those medevacs will just heal him up. And Mute is trying to chase away the medevacs, but they boost away, and they will not be killed. We actually have quite a bit of ground army here for the Zerg, almost enough to take out this Bio Ball, but not quite. He actually have the speed, did finish for Baneling, so that's great. And 2 Widow Mines on the way. Does he have any Widow Mines to speak of yet, though? No, those are the first 2 Widow Mines, and we'll see how. And yeah, now Zerg is getting up quite the ground force. Actually had 3 fully saturated bases and a 4th on the way. 4th is completed, but no saturation there quite yet. We actually have a medevac boosting around. No Overlord spotted just yet. He is going to go just past an Overlord vision. Not going to quite be spotted by it, but this one will spot it. But he's going to be in the main by the time this Overlord even gets vision of that. And there's the vision. And he's actually running after this medevac, but not the other one. He is going to have to use all his lings on this one and his mutas on that one. And that is a really good pickoff, regardless of this happening here. It's still a very, very good pickoff. He actually gets away with 4 of these Marines, and yeah, it only kills about 1 drone. And these mutas are coming into the natural, gonna very, very sloppy there. Actually loses 2 mutas, but that's quite alright. He did finish off that medevac with the 8 Marines in that, so very nice pickoff there. And now trying to saturate this 4th here. 2-2 is on the way for both players, a little bit ahead for Zerg, but not by an insane amount. And he will have the advantage on the 3-3, it looks like, because there's no infestation pit on the way yet. And these Widow Mines are caught unburrowed, just absolutely, oh man, just absolutely decimated this army. Pretty much destroyed it. And those SCVs are not going to live to mine another day. This Bio Ball is not gonna do too much, really. These Widow Mines are just now burrowing. Will they get the best shots off in the world? And he does get 3 very good shots off, but not really enough to turn the tide of battle. So it looks like Barcode is gonna win this one. Could have told you that at the beginning. I always knew Barcode would win. Right as soon as the game started, I knew Barcode was gonna win. So we actually have the infestation pick going down, as you see in the production tab. 2-2 is basically finished for Zerg. The armor is finished, but not the attack. We actually have no additional upgrades on the mutas, just that +1 attack. And the Marines just being spread here as best they can, but that gives the Lings quite a good surround. And actually stutter stepping these Marines under the mutas. The Marines are doing a lot of walking and not a lot of shooting. A lot of stepping, not a lot of, I don't know how to say that. And there's someone calls the GG there, and that's a little harsh, but it is pretty much over at this point. He has got quite the hill to climb. He's just in it for the long haul. He actually loads up 8 Marines into a medevac with like 1 health on it, and does not actually open the depots there, or raise the depots, and all the medevacs are going down to the mutas, and there's the GG from Barcode, and Barcode takes the victory, tying it up for Miraculous Gaming 2-2.